Ugh, heroes. Having all those morals must be exhausting. Let's celebrate the other side of the coin. Get ready for some of gaming's best villains. It definitely depends on your playstyle, but in games, largely, we play as the hero. We're picking up the mess, diffusing the bombs, and generally putting things back together. But that only feels truly satisfying when we've got a truly deplorable villain to fight against. Where would be the fun in saving the world if someone awful wasn't holding it hostage? It's time to celebrate the nefarious, the evil, and the downright deplorable villains out there. Here are 10 of our favourite reprehensibles. Oh, and to stop yourself being lumped in with the goons, would you kindly subscribe to Logitech G? Now that's out the way, let's start our diabolical list.
That is crazy.
Let's kick off in purple style with Mark Hamill's Joker from Rocksteady's Arkham series. Batman would be nothing without his nemesis, and this depiction of the clown prince of crime is total gleeful chaos.
You miss me! Shut it, clown!
Whether within the claustrophobic walls of Arkham Asylum or wreaking havoc across Gotham, this Joker is a sheer force of nature.
It may be my finest work yet.
We'll stay away from spoilers here, just in case you're somehow still to play, but Joker spills into every atom of these games with a razor-sharp script and a genuinely terrifying performance. One of the many wondrous things about Vaz Montenegro is that no one expected him. While the Far Cry series had had villains before, the arrival of this wild-eyed island pirate in Far Cry 3 was an instant, if unhinged, treat.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Vaz's complete disregard for human life and joy in making hero Jason a plaything in his island game is sheer adrenaline fuel. His utter villainy is brilliantly deplorable, and this is all down to an incredible performance from Michael Mando, who makes Vaz a character we're still thinking about a full 9 years on.
Why aren't you laughing now like you did up there? What, is this not fun anymore? Have I failed to entertain you?
When it comes to characters who have made a lasting impression though, few come close to the scars we still have from the barbed digital tongue of Portal's GLaDOS.
The function of mass and velocity is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Maybe it hurts so much because we thought she was our friend. Perhaps it's that deep down we know our performance deserved those insults. Or maybe, just maybe, it's because Ellen McLean is so good at playing a psychopathic AI that we want to spend all our time just getting things wrong so she can be even meaner to us. Probably best not to think about how toxic that is. We love you, GLaDOS.
Unbelievable. You.
Subject name here.
Must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Why just choose one villain when a whole family can be equally abhorrent and awful? Resident Evil 7's Baker Clan take plenty of influence from Leatherface's dear family in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, making each of them terrifying in their own unique way. Entering the Baker Mansion in the first place is high on our absolutely never again list, but the sheer terror that is being pursued by Jack Baker has to be experienced to be believed. And no, really, I love that you cooked so much for us, but honestly, we're full.
What the hell?
Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's time for supper.
Flowers are sweet, aren't they? They smell nice. They make a room look brighter. They want to collect souls. Well, no, maybe that's just Undertale's Flowey, who loves to deliver friendliness pellets into people. Yes, friendliness pellets that are also known as bullets. Initially, he might seem sweet, innocent, and helpful, but that's exactly what makes Flowey one of the best villains in recent memory. Isn't he just so charming with his happy little face and sticking out tongue? How about now? Oh dear. The thing about villains is that the very best ones are the ones you want to be IRL friends with. You'd forgive them their evil nature because just heading out for dinner would be too much fun. Whether in the main series or in Tales from the Borderlands, the ultra smart talking handsome Jack falls firmly into this category.
Worst case, maybe we killed half a dozen dudes. Hey, wait, who cares? It's small time stuff.
Sure, he's decided he's going to be an awful dictator and rule over Pandora, but look how good he makes it look with perfectly swept back hair. And yes, he's a raving psychopath, but hey, at least he's entertaining with it, right?
I'll never help you, Jack. You're a murderer.
Hey, subjective.
Let's throw in a curveball. Given the Assassin's Creed series' frequent hops through history, there aren't many villains who stick around between games. Assassin's Creed 3's Haytham Kenway, though, is a recurring figure made all the more memorable by the fact that you spend a few hours actually thinking he's a hero.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
He's got a hidden blade after all. This well-to-do chap is actually part of the Templar Order, and we spend the rest of the game attempting to foil his plans and take him and the nefarious Charles Lee down a peg or six. They definitely deserve it.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Villains usually have grand titles, not the kind of name that we better suited to your dog-eared stuffed bunny toy when you were 6. But regardless, here we are with Patches.
I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches.
One of the most mysterious characters in the Souls universe. He isn't a mega boss and more of a trickster, yet Patches is a recurring antagonist who'd really rather see you dead. With unacceptable behaviour like this in Demon Souls, he's just not friendly at all. You can even find him in From Software's Bloodborne, where he's in spider form and does the same thing. Thanks.
No need to drag each other down.
We can question whether a certain Atlas is the true villain all along of Bioshock's Twisted story, but given that his underwater paradise pivoted from utopia to dictatorship, we can comfortably point the finger at Andrew Ryan.
I chose rapture.
His initial entrepreneurial spirit is perhaps to be admired, but after experiencing the true nature of Rapture, we can't help but see him as the true villain he actually is. And if we needed further proof, he's just been in here golfing the whole time, which officially means he's definitely part of the bad guy club.
A man chooses. A slave obeys.
And we'll finish with one of the most terrifying and devious villains in all of video game history. Alien Isolation Xenomorph of course has its roots in the Alien movies, but nothing can prepare you for being alone and stalked by this perfect hunter. Everything about the Xenomorph has been designed for terror, and the fact that the game's AI is programmed for it to always know your general vicinity means that your heart will never leave your mouth. Don't mind us, we'll just be over here, unable to move. Again. So that's the most devious villains in gaming history. Let us know your favourite antagonists in the comments below. Drop us a like if you enjoyed the evil, and don't forget to subscribe to Logitech G for more features just like this one. If you do already subscribe, you can ring the notification bell to make sure you never miss another video.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me.